Following the 2001 7.6 magnitude earthquake in El Salvador, Tzu Chi built 2 great love villages with 1,175 homes in Sacacoyo and Chamico. Looking back, Vice President Oscar Ortiz says not only did Tzu Chi volunteers bring material aid, they also brought love to the survivors during their most difficult times. Tzu Chi's assistant marked an important chapter in the country's history and left an unforgettable footprint in the residents' lives.
We are so grateful to the Tzu Chi Foundation because they have never forgotten about us.
San Juan La Cheba is a small remote village in El Salvador. Tzu Chi first set foot here in 2001 and has never left. El Salvador and United States Tzu Chi volunteers brought computers, clothes, soccer balls and toys as gifts for the children.
This time they brought 2 boxes of clothing for each family, as well as computer equipment for the schools and stationery supplies for the students.
Tzu Chi's affinity with El Salvador can be traced back to January 13, 2001, the day 1.2 million people lost their homes in a 7.6 magnitude earthquake.
We experienced a deadly earthquake back in 2001. It was a huge tragedy for El Salvador. At the time, I was still the mayor of Santa Tecla, which was one of the worst hit areas. We received much help from our allies, especially assistance from Taiwan, through the Tzu Chi Foundation. From then on, they have provided us with very solid support.
In the aftermath of the 2001 earthquake, Tzu Chi volunteers arrived and saw for themselves just how much help those displaced quake survivors needed. Tzu Chi then built 2 great love villages here to help us re-establish infrastructure. No other NGO has done what Tzu Chi has done for us.
A 4th-year architecture student at the time, Rene accepted Tzu Chi's invitation to supervise the construction work of the Great Love Villages. Since then, he has been walking the Tzu Chi path for 13 years.
They were building homes, schools, and parks, and even infrastructure for water supply. Tzu Chi created many opportunities for us to help others. Helping others and doing things that make us happy nurtures our compassion. It makes people want to help more.
Establishing the Great Love Village, Tzu Chi's work marked an important chapter in El Salvador's history.
Such assistance helped the people of El Salvador get back on their feet. Volunteers not only provided material assistance, they brought love to our people in the most difficult and trying of times. Tzu Chi volunteers left an unforgettable footprint in our people's lives.